Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new short movie. The name of this short movie is What If Naruto Made a Secret Organization, and yeah guys, it is an unscripted short movie. Now before continuing this, shout out to shout out to Almighty Truck for suggesting this idea. And yeah, it's like a Yakuza thing in Naruto universe basically, and yeah, the only thing I know about Yakuza is actually funny thing that they're underworld organization like thing in Japan, and also they're real, and I only played Yakuza 2 on PS2 a long time ago, so yeah, that is the most knowledge that I have about them. And moving onwards, there's one more idea that I'm not confident enough in making, so I do need your opinions on this, honestly, okay? So do tell me in comment section. A subscriber of mine wants me to make canon Naruto, transported into, Attack of Titan universe. To be honest, I don't want to make this because, well, yeah, do let me know, your opinion is just, he wants to ship him with Sasha, and yeah, she was kind of like my favorite character, always eating and, just being a good character as well. She got killed so easily while, on a ship, and the girl who gets to kill her had a happy ending, and yet she didn't. She just died, like an extra in the whole anime. It was quite heartbreaking for me, and I started watching the anime after that. I kept up with it, from mangas and up until the ending when, last year the Attack of Titan finale came. The ending was kind of trash in my opinion. Some say Mikasa didn't marry, but in my opinion, like the others, most, she did. And all her life she loved Eren, and in the end she just marries after he dies. So much for true love, yeah, I guess. Anyways, moving onwards, I'm not confident enough of making this, so yeah, I think I would just skip it. So do let me know in comment section what you guys think about it. Aside from making me this idea about Mikasa marrying or not, just so that it could be cleared in my head, because I do think that she got married, and I don't like it one bit. Anyways, moving onwards, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for listening to my rant, I guess, as well. And yeah, without any further ado, let's begin with our today's short movie. Our story begins 12 years after the Kyuubi attack in Konoha Gakure no Sato, as we go towards the Shinobi Academy, where the next generation of canins and future leaders and shinobis were being prepared. As we go towards a specific class, as we see the door suddenly bursted open and the kids begin to walk away towards the outer gate. It was the end of today's, academy classes, and everyone was free to leave. As amongst the group that was leaving was a kid with tan skin, blonde hair, and blue eyes, with 3 whisker marks on each side of his cheek, and he was wearing an orange eyesore of a jumpsuit. As this was none other than Naruto Uzumaki, the orphan resident Jinchuriki of the said village, that was hated by the people of Konoha without his knowledge. As now we see Naruto, with a goofy grin on his face, walked all the way towards his Gigi's office, which was the Hokage of the said village. Hey Gigi, I'm back. As now we see Naruto, after setting in, this is put inside the office, closed the door shut and begin to rant about the day and Iruka. As Hiruzen looked at him with a smile on his face, as that is when he then said, Naruto, no one is here, you can drop the act. As after that, Naruto looked at him with a smile, and then he became serious and dull. Good. So have you found out about anything recently about the elders and what they're planning to do? Well, I have found something quite disturbing about them. And as for the future plans, no. Come on, old man, tell me what you have found. I have found out that they were behind the Uchiha massacre, not Itachi. What? Are you sure? Even if they are the bastards who have been behind multiple attacks on Konoha, are you 100% sure this was also their ploy? I am. Oh boy, Sasuke's gonna have a field day with them when he finds out about this. Not now, Naruto. You and your group needs to lay low. For how long, Gigi? We have to act, and act soon. We need to figure out why they were involved in almost every attack in Konoha except for the first war. I always wonder, said Hiruzen. Why? If it was about ego or power, Konoha has already dominated them once, and nobody's fool enough to mess with us after finding out that we are stronger than them. And who would? Right? I also thought about that. There's something more going on that we need to figure out, Gigi. As now we see, Naruto then said, I'm gonna go and meet up with the others. You go ahead and do your job, Gigi. Oh, and Naruto? As Naruto was stopped, what? Put on your mask back on, because if you walk around like that, everyone would get suspicious, said Hiruzen with a smirk. As Naruto then saw it, and there was a bright goofy grin on his face again. You bet, Gigi. And you bet your old ass, man, I'm gonna take that hat away soon from you. As after that, Naruto slammed the door shut and left. As he was inside, and went back to his paperwork. He still could remember vividly that how, at the age of just 4, Naruto, covered in blood and beaten with a serious expression on his face, came to him all those years ago. As now we have a flashback, where we see Naruto standing in front of him, wounded and covered in his own blood. Gigi, tell me honestly. Please, don't lie this time. Did the fourth Hokage seal the Biju inside of me? As Hiruzen's eyes widen. How do you know about this, Naruto? Who told you this? So it is true, right? What do you mean by that? Son, it isn't. Don't lie to me. As Naruto lifted his shirt. What is this then? They call me the damn demon, Gigi, every time I go outside. They try to beat me every time as well. And today, they almost killed me if it wasn't for that orange chakra that was released from me. So tell me, do I have the Biju, or am I the Biju? No, Naruto, you're not the Biju. If anything, you have the Biju sealed within you. Why would the fourth do this to me? I see him as a hero. He was my hero. No, son, you don't understand. Then why? Why did he do this? What did I do to deserve this? You did nothing wrong, my son. He wanted you to be seen as a hero by them. But these people, they are consumed by their hatred. I'm sure that in time that will change. I don't care about time, Gigi. They won't stop hurting me, I know that. And I heard a voice. What voice? I don't know, it was a girlish voice that said, don't trust anyone, Naruto. My child. These were the words that I heard when I was knocked out. As now we see, Hiruzen's eyes widen as he almost fell back on the ground with a thud. No, it can't be. As he remembered vividly, these were the dying words of Kushina before she closed her eyes, her final will to Naruto. Naruto, can you give me some time to think? Well, in the meantime, go ahead to the Anbu hospital, not the local one. Take these directions. Can you go there on your own? Yeah, I came here on my own, didn't I? I'm not gonna trust anyone else. Good. As now we see, after Naruto left, an Anbu was then dropped down from the ceiling. Hokage-sama, you can't. You were in charge of his protection, Kakashi. Why? He's your sensei's son. I was away. You gave me the orders to be away for a whole month, said Kakashi with a little bit rage underneath his professional tone. What? I didn't do anything like that sort. Then why was I on a recon mission away for a month near goddamn Kumo? Saying that there was something that was going on between two villages, smuggling of a sort. No, I didn't give any of those orders. It even had your approval seal, as when the paper was shown to him after Kakashi brought it to him, Hiruzen was shocked. I don't remember signing any of this. As now we see, Kakashi was then ordered to investigate deeper down. And as the years went by, Hiruzen began to, find out that there were many things going around. His whole, council was corrupt to the core. Even the clan heads, some of them were corrupt. And not only that, Naruto on his own, he found out, has been beginning to find out more and more knowledge. He has been now more sneaky than ever, like he has been hiding something. As he called Naruto one day after a few months. Naruto, you're young, I know that. And I don't mean to suspect you or anything, but I need to know. Are you talking to the QB? As Naruto flinched up when Hiruzen said this. What of it, if I am? Can you, make me and it have a conversation? As Naruto closed his eyes and then opened them. As Naruto then said, he doesn't want anything to say to you. I won't do anything. I just need to talk. As after that we see, after a lot of thinking, Naruto then said, alright. He said it is okay, you can talk to him. As Naruto brought out his fist in front of him, just fist bump me, and he said he would bring you there. As Hiruzen did what Naruto told him, and Hiruzen next moment found himself instead of his office in front of the Biju itself. What do you want from me, Hiruzen? Sarutobi. Kyuubi no Yoko. Why are you helping out Naruto? Last time I checked, you attacked our village. I did so, but under the influence of an Uchiha Sharingan. Uchiha Sharingan? What do you mean by that? An Uchiha Sharingan was able to manipulate me twice, and only one Uchiha has that ability as far as I remember. Who? You can't be serious. It can't be him. He was killed by my sensei. Did you saw his body? No, but sensei did buried him. Then he isn't dead. Or have you forgotten the basic lesson that these people taught you when you were a kid? Always expect the unexpected. I see. So you think he's alive out there? Even if he is, he would have gotten way too old. I don't care about old or not. What I do know is that Sharingan was familiar to the previous one. That was able to put me in a genjutsu. And I want to find out who it was. So I have enhanced kids' skills, such as physical strength as well as chakra capabilities, and not only that, his thinking ability as well, making him much more clever than he is, making him act even more mature at his young age of 4. But won't it harm Naruto? No, it won't, Gigi, said Naruto. He and I have a common goal. And there's one more thing he told me that you didn't, or forgot to mention. My parents. As Hiruzen sighed and looked down. Your father's will was to tell you when you were of old enough age. He didn't want you to be spoiled. But he did wanted me to get beaten, didn't he? No, son. Listen, Naruto. I know I made a mistake in trusting those who I trusted at once. And you have made me open my eyes. What do you mean by that? A lot of corruption has been going on around. And they have been found doing the dirty dealings behind my back, and even behind the daimyo's back. We need to get to the bottom of this. We? Said Naruto. Yes, Naruto. You know, I think for the mistreatment for the past years that you have went through at such a young age, and for keeping this a secret from you, I owe your parents and you some sort of apology, and as for that, I will begin personally your training. Really? Yes, Naruto. You need to be prepared because they will attack you again, and I need to see who they are and find solid evidence. That is a good idea, Naruto, said the Biju. Are you sure about this? I mean, you said that we shouldn't even trust him, said Naruto looking towards his Gigi. He is telling you the truth. I can sense his emotions as well. That is why I brought him even here, so he cannot lie to you. What he says is true. Did you doubt me, Naruto, that I would lie to you again? For the record, Gigi, you have lied to me before. And I will trust my mother's words more over yours now, because she didn't lie to me. She only told me one thing and it turned out to be the truth. Never trust anyone. But you can trust me from now on. Everything between us will be transparent. I promise. And after that day, Naruto's training secretly with Hiruzen began. And also, when Naruto reached at the age of 10, he was in the academy. He was told to recruit others after the Uchiha massacre. As Naruto then went on to gather some of the shinobis from the different clans who could be his insider spies and spies of Hiruzen. As now we see the end of the flashback, as currently we go towards Naruto, where we see him standing in front of an abandoned building similar to his apartment, but way outside in the forest of death. As Naruto entered inside, and after a series of hand seals, a door appeared where there was supposed to be a wall. And after that, Naruto, as soon as walked in, the door returned back to the ceiling. Back to the wall as it was before. It was a genjutsu only they knew about. And thanks to the Fuinjutsu knowledge that he had, it was so much highly amplified that no one, even with a dojutsu, could see through it. As now we see Naruto, as soon as entered inside, he was met with a few people who were there, such as Ino Yamanaka, Sakura Haruno, Sasuke Uchiha, Giba Inuzuka, and the other clan heads kids. As now we see Naruto then said, "You're all here. I'm surprised to see even you, Sakura." "Oh, drop the act, Naruto. Like you didn't knew I wouldn't have joined. I have found out my mother has been the one involved in the civilian dealings, and you think I would stay quiet after everything she have told me about? To be good and be nice and always be honest. I am loyal to this village because I'm born here. This is my home. Even if she is my mother, I won't allow her to betray it." "Good. And Sasuke, what is it, Naruto? Did you find anything about the elders' plan?" "I didn't about their future plans, but what I did find out is something that you should sit down for." "What?" "The elders were behind the Uchiha massacre, not your brother." "What? It cannot be," said Sasuke after there was a huge pause of silence. "I saw him, Naruto. I saw him there. You were there when you brought me away, didn't you?" I know what I saw. But Gigi has found out that it was them who were involved. Another document behind his back was forged. Even if he has changed his seal, they're getting more and more cunning and creative." "What do you mean by that?" "They even crafted a new seal that we had placed Fuinjutsu on that couldn't be replicated." "What?" said the others, as Ino then said, "This is not good. This is not good at all. If Sasuke's clan could be wiped out by them, then any of our clans could be as well." "This is certainly quite the knowledge that you have gained, Naruto," said Neji Hyuga, the future head of the branch family of the Hyuga clan. As with him was Hinata. "Naruto-kun, I also have some knowledge that you should know about. It also will affect Neji Nisan in the future." "Hinata-sama, what is it?" "What is it, Hinata?" As everyone then looked towards, "Well, Hinata, they're aiming to replace me and bring forth Hanabi. And you know how Hanabi is, right? She is the carbon copy of our father. Even if she's my little sister, who I love, I can't imagine just how much damage that will cause. The elders are forcing her to change. They have influenced her training. And they're going to make their move soon." "You mean they're going to aim towards your life?" "Not on my watch, Hinata-sama. I won't allow that to happen." "Neji, wait." "What?" "I think this is the perfect opportunity for Hinata. She wanted to become a ghost, right? Hidden completely. It is the perfect opportunity for her. A shinobi that has died has the more freedom than we all can imagine. But that is a life that nobody wants to live, Naruto," said Sasuke. "Your brother is already living a life like that, isn't he? Instead of dying, he has betrayed the village. He has no place to return to. His brother thinks that he killed their parents." As Sasuke clenched his fist. "Naruto, that is enough. I'm telling you the truth. This will work. Hinata, you'll increase your training tenfold once this happens. Keep an eye on that, Neji. I still don't like this plan one bit, Naruto. Trust me, this will work better than you think." Who agrees with me? As almost all of them denied. "Seriously?" "Yes, Naruto. Even if we consider you our leader, this is still too harsh for Hinata. If she remains there, her life will be in constant danger. And I don't want that to happen to any one of you. Then trust us. We will help her and help you." As Neji then said, "I also have a news to tell. I think that the branch members have been suspecting something from me." "What do you mean?" "They saw an elder try to use the cursed cagebird seal on me, but it didn't work. He was frustrated, thinking that he was out of range or something. But turns out, he was within range. Some of the clansmen of my side noticed, but Neji Nisan, that is not good. If you're found out, then I will be executed, I know. Damn it. Anything else that we should know about aside from that?" said Sasuke. As Naruto then said, "For the time being, no. I still don't understand, said Ino. Why would the elders and the other Konoha members, even some of the older clan heads, would be involved in all of this mess behind Hokage's back? Why would they want wars with the other villages? That is something we want to also find out about. As that is when we see Shikamaru then came in with Choji through the door. Hey guys, hey Shikamaru, hey Choji. As usual late, aren't you, Nara? Oh, you damn blonde, give me a break. I already have a woman to worry about back at my home. I don't need you on my case. As everyone chuckled at that. So, I found out something quite interesting that you like. Choji, show them. As rocks made out of solid gold was thrown towards them. An unprocessed gold. Where did you find this? You would be surprised where I found this. I found this behind the village. You know, we were taking a stroll there, more like you were running away from this meeting, and that is why you accidentally discovered this, didn't you? Yes. Wait, Naruto. I know. A piece of gold. What of it? It was discovered in the back of Konoha. We need to go there and investigate. Then we leave as we usually do. As after everyone left, Naruto brought out a tri-pronged kunai. Well, time to test this puppy. As with an instant, Naruto disappeared as well. As now we see all of them gathered on the backside of the forest where Shikamaru led them. So this is where you were, said Naruto. Ah, took you long enough, you damn blonde. As Naruto then jumped down. So this is where you discovered a piece of rock? Like this? Yes. As the boys looked towards each other. Kiba, on it. Akamaru. Let's do this, buddy. As both of them transformed into ninkins and began to dig. And after digging only for a few feet, they discovered a huge chunk of gold as well. As their eyes widened. That much gold? Not only that, look in the sand that is nearby. What do you mean, Naruto? This could be rocks. Rocks you're right about, but as Naruto jumped down and stabbed a kunai there and extracted it, Naruto brought out an unprocessed diamond out of that. It's not a normal diamond, Naruto. This one has chakra in it. It could be used to forge a chakra weapon of a sort. Much more denser and stronger than chakra metal, said Kurama, telling this to Naruto after sensing the chakra and capability of it, and the hardness and strength. As Naruto's eyes widened, guys, this is not only a diamond, it's a rare type of diamond. What do you mean by that? It's a chakra diamond that can be used to forge a katana or any weapon that is much more dangerous and lethal, and also expensive, said Kiba. As everyone looked at him with a deadpan expression. What? Diamonds are expensive, you know. Yes, we know, Kiba. What should we do, Naruto? Said Sasuke. Take this back to the base. I'll bring Gigi there. Naruto, I still don't trust him, said Sasuke. After everything, it was you who brought us together and opened our eyes, not him. He was the one who trusted me enough to, well, gather as many as I could like me. And I did. Didn't I? As everyone became quiet, he has a right to know, since he is our only ally aside from anyone else. As now we see, Naruto then went back to Hiruzen's office and showed him something. Hey Gigi, what is it? There's something I would like to show you. Well, in today's meeting, as I was revealing this events to them, something was discovered by Shikamaru. As Naruto threw a diamond piece that was unprocessed towards him, a diamond. Surge your chakra with it. As Hiruzen did, and to his surprise, lightning chakra was created on the other side, causing Hiruzen's eyes to be widened. As after that, he hit the rock instantly as he looked through the both sides and sealed up the whole room. This is a chakra metal, like diamond. Yes, a chakra diamond. A stone that could be much more lethal, expensive, and denser than the chakra metal itself. Naruto, you have to go and investigate this much more. You don't have to. We already did. Turns out there might be more than we thought underneath. But how much is there? You need to find out the layout and how much there is. Oh, that I will. But before that, we need to make a deal, Gigi, said Naruto with a smirk. Seriously? Yes. We will get the 60% and 10% extra for the exhibition. You will get the other 30%. Fine. I'll take that, but it's not about this. It is about that. We are an organization that has been working freely, even if you have helped me create it. You know that, right? Yes, I do know that, Naruto. Good. Then let's keep it like that. And I'll continue to investigate. Think about it as a payment for, training me, and as a payment for me working for you for free for so much longer years. But Naruto, do you know that you only have 1 year before you begin your shinobi career? 1 year will be more than enough. As after that, Naruto had a meeting with his group, as Naruto told them what he has said to Hiruzen, and they were quite happy about it. And so, for the next whole year until they reach at the age of 13 and the graduation year, or closer to it, we see that almost most of it was still extracted, but still a lot of more metals were found from there, such as platinum and so on and so forth. As this got Naruto thinking one day, as he was flipping a chakra stone on his fingers. "What are you thinking about, Naruto-kun?" said Hinata as her and others entered. "You know, guys, I have been thinking." "What?" "I think I finally figured it out." "Figured what out?" "The wars that happened. Why the council is so corrupt and trying their best to overthrow Hiruzen and, take control of the village. Especially Danzo." "What do you think?" "Remember, Sasuke, the secret tunnels of the Uchiha? I don't think that they were the tunnels created by the clansmen." "Well, to be honest, there wasn't even one word said by my father about them, so it could be a kept secret. A secret that not even the clan had knew? I mean, if they did, why didn't you use it when Itachi began to attack?" As that is when Sasuke's eyes widened. "You're right. Why didn't they?" As that is when Naruto said, "That is because there was no tunnels. Those were the excavation points under the Uchiha clans when it was discovered that that part of the land also had the same things that we found. And once the deals were struck with the other villages, they also wanted a piece of that. Think about it, unlimited riches and money at their feet, and all they had to do is take the biggest titan amongst them down, which was Konoha. That is the only reason I could think of. But why would then Uchiha was the one attacked? Obvious reasons. Uchiha had to become a scapegoat to be killed so that Konoha either would focus on them to save their allies or stay here to protect them. They wanted to know if Konoha knew about that. And Danzo, in my opinion, was the one who stopped Hiruzen because he's told that the council was the one who ordered him not to get involved and let their ally be killed," said Naruto with narrowed eyes. "So what do you think, Naruto?" "I do think that we need more allies, aside from Hiruzen." "What? But we can't trust anyone in Konoha. Some not from Konoha, but some as well." "What are you talking about?" "I have contacted one of Orochimaru's spies after catching him. I told him I wish to meet his master, Orochimaru." "Who?" "Kabuto Yakushi, our senior, who has failed 7 times in a row in the Chunin exams and have remained again in." That is a suspicious thing in its own right, isn't it? Even if it is, I don't care about that. But what I do care about is meeting with him. I told him to meet me in the Forest of Death at night. Neji, Sasuke, I want you two to be on the guard. As for the others, you will be watching through that orb. And if something goes wrong, you know what to do, right? Protocol B. As their eyes widen, we won't allow that to happen, said every other person aside from these two. As Sakura then said, "Wait, there's something I needed to tell you in today's meeting." "What?" "Turns out the civilian council is also getting in touch with someone known as Akatsuki, an organization of a sort. They must be planning something big. I found out the layout plans of the whole village in a form of ladder that was supposed to go to Amegakure, to someone named Pain." "What? Why would she send the whole layout of her village unless there's something they want again?" This is getting more and more suspicious as we speak about it. "I don't like the sound of that as well," said Naruto, looking towards Sasuke. "Good job, Sakura, for finding out about this. So what should we do?" "It's high time we make our organization known then." "No, we need to remain hidden, Naruto. Trust me on this one. We are gonna make Orochimaru our ally, and after doing so, we will trample down the Akatsuki. And not only them, take over Konoha after crushing the council. And what then? What about the other villages? They would continue to attack us. I have a plan for that as well. You have a plan for everything. Why don't you share that with us? It's simple. We'll tell them we'll share 5% of our excavation from each major village in exchange if they provide protection to us instead of fighting against us. As their eyes widen, why would you do that? Simple. I don't want to share this wealth with the daimyos, and if the other villages also defect from their daimyos and work for us, what do you think? Who will be the strongest in the whole elemental nation, having the most strongest stronghold? As that is when we see their eyes widen. You're thinking of overthrowing the power heads in Konoha. And not only in Konoha but the whole elemental nation. Exactly. That is the end game. And the reason why this organization was created for. Naruto, are we not acting like a criminal organization as well who wants world domination? Of course. But we are making it beneficial for most of us, aren't we? We're not going around and causing havoc and death everywhere now, are we? No, we're not. Good, then it is decided. As now we see, Naruto at the night time then went to meet with Orochimaru. And Orochimaru appeared. He was not alone as well. Orochimaru. My. Such a young boy and you wanted to have a conversation with me. Listen, I'm gonna cut to the chase and come straight forward. I want you to work for me. And I will offer you two things. One, the one you want the most, immortality, and how to achieve it. Second, take a look at this. As Naruto threw the chakra diamond towards him. After that, Orochimaru then said, if it is about riches and money, I don't need it. I have enough ways to get that. Just pump your chakra into it, see for yourself. As that is what he did, and another form of chakra was created. Fire chakra. As after that, Orochimaru's eyes widened. Where did you get this? He said with a gleam in his eyes. You can experiment on it as much as you want. But there is something else I need to know before this. What? Have you heard about the organization known as Akatsuki? Of course. Know about them. I've worked with them before. What is their end goal? They're trying to find bijus. Something about Monai Plan and the Ten Tails and so on and so forth. Bringing the world to the destruction of a sort. A chaos of a sort. I see. Are they in Amegakure? As Orochimaru's eyes went, how do you know so much? Let's not talk about that. So, before that, do we have a deal or not? Not so fast. There's one thing you forgot in a part of deal, and another one, I didn't agree yet. And two, you offered me immortality. Fair enough, but I need a proof that you will agree after this. Of course I will, kid. You already gave me something interesting, so I'll bite, as they say in your words. Good, that is solid enough. And as for immortality, it's simple. Create solid clones and transfer your chakra and consciousness to it. In this way, you'll retain your original body, which is youthful, and not only that, you'll be able to, cheat death in a way. So not basically immortality, but in a way, cheating death, which means immortality as well. Said Orochimaru with a smirk as his eyes gleamed with this idea. I still need to work on this, but you know what, kid? Let's just say you have a friend and ally here now. Good. And there's one more thing I need to know. What? I need to know about a person who would be able to help us when we need the most. I mean, we can't, after getting hurt, go to any other village once we become, global. What do you mean by that? Are you aiming to become global? Like Akatsuki? Yes. No wonder those two and the others are here. As Naruto's eyes widen. As Naruto was on high alert. Don't be on alert, kid. I am a Sanin who has more experience than your whole life that you have lived. Obviously, I would have figured it out by now. True, I guess. As after that, we see Naruto and Orochimaru made a deal. And Naruto made him a partner as well. As after that, the next step was to become Genins, and after becoming Genins, Naruto and the others went to go on missions to gather more and more knowledge about the elemental nations. Their first goal was to make as much minor villages their allies as they could, as they wanted to expand. And so, after going through multiple villages, that is what they did, while their sensei was asleep or doing something else. And as for the council, they began to get more and more suspicious because they wanted more and more funds for their own, well, leisures and plans. As now we go towards Danzo and the other two elders, I think Hiruzen is getting more and more suspicious. And we have found tunnel similar to the Uchiha project behind the Hokage monument. Someone must have found out and extracted those things, said Koharu as Homura finished. As Danzo then said, whoever it was will pay. That thing and that riches belong to us and us alone. And Konoha will be the one, after coming to me, become my golden bird and give that all to us. Yes, think about the things we can buy from that money. We don't even need daimyo. Yes, that is correct, Koharu, Homura. As after that we see, amongst their spies of Danzo, which were known as Roots, was also a spy of Naruto, a boy that he saved from, well, basically Danzo's control, Sai, as his eyes narrowed, as he knew that he in that instant had to send a letter and notification to Naruto through his, well, scroll beast, and that is what he did. As soon as Ino received this, since she and Sai were in a relationship, Naruto was told of this. Sai sent me a letter. The elders have found out about the excavation that we did. Let them. It's high time we make ourselves, public. Are you sure about this, Naruto? I still don't think that this is the right decision. We can still operate in the hidings, and this will be much more better than us. What if we get hurt? Any of us get killed? That won't be possible any longer. Meet our two more members, Jiraiya and Tsunade. What? You brought the Sanins on our side? Don't worry about it. They won't do anything wrong. Or do you plan to, Godfather, Godmother? Listen, Naruto. I still don't like that how you're operating, but I guess if you're helping Konoha like this, it is okay. As that is when Hiruzen on the other side came as well. You called for me, Naruto. Jiraiya, Tsunade, what are you doing here? Well, said another voice, as chills went down the spines of Hiruzen and the other two, as they got on attack mode. Naruto, leave. You as well. As that is when Orochimaru came to light. Why would you say that to my boss, who I'm working for? Orochimaru, good you're here as well. Everyone sit down. As that is when, after listening to Naruto, they all did. As Naruto then said, my plan is simple, GT. I'm going to overthrow Konoha. What? The whole council is behind your back doing something, and they found out our excavation. Danzo and the others did. My spy told me already. So wait. If they find out, then what will happen? Obviously, they will go for other clans now. It's simple as that, because turns out there is a whole layout of these minerals, not only in Konoha, but also in these villages that cover that are connected and cover the radius of the whole Fire Nation. I don't know how, but they just do. What we believe is that it extends even to other nations. But how will you take over Konoha? I still don't understand. Where does that come in? Danzo wants world domination in his own right. Sakura has told us that her mother has sent a layout of our map to Akatsuki. Someone known as Pain, who is a leader of Akatsuki, found out in Amegakure. What? Why would she? Ah, damn it. Now I know. They want another attack to happen so that people could be distressed and killed, and this way the clan's compound might or might not get demolished, and whoever does, they will go there to excavate all the minerals from within. This is not good. What should we do? Simple. It is time that we go public, and once we do, there's no turning back. Do I have my trust in all of you now? I need to know that you're on my side with this. But what about the other villages? Simple. I have sent a letter secretly behind everyone's back to them. I have gotten responses as well. And they are positive. They are fed up with their daimyos as well. and we won't need anyone after that. As after that we see Naruto went along with his plan. As soon as they went public, Konoha's whole council was executed, and after being executed, the daimyo was told that they don't need to fund Konoha any longer. Naruto regained the whole Konoha under his control with his group, and after that, Naruto began to take over village after village after village, as they already allied to him. And not only that, the biggest betrayal to other daimyos came when the other Kage, such as A, as well as Mei, and Rasa, and as well as Oniki, joined hands with him, as Naruto offered them 10% each after going back and forth with each of them, so that they would give protection and shinobis to him while the excavation is done. And in this way, an alliance of a sort was created. But out of greed, Naruto knew that he needs to feed his dogs that he has attached a leash onto, and he wasn't ready to let them go because they were his attack dogs if anything goes wrong. And in this way he will have, his men secure while using them as the liabilities that he could use. And once the other daimyos rallied together to go war to him, that is when Naruto went war with them, and even took over and even defeated them, pushing them to the corner, making fear known in them all. But once Akatsuki appeared, Naruto made an offer to some of the members to join to his side instead of fighting with them. Kisame Hoshigaki, as well as Itachi Uchiha, and as well as Kakazu and Hidan joined in, and Deidara and Sasori were offered their dream jobs. And after doing so, we see that Pain, as well as the others, remained on the still domination side, and those four were executed immediately because most of the Akatsuki's manpower now against them. And after being killed, there was no one left to stand in Naruto and his group's way. As now we see Naruto and the others sitting in a huge luxury, tower-like place, wearing, expensive clothes. They were an organization known as a Yakuza, but a much more stronger dynasty that nobody could trample on. As Naruto was watching over his empire that he has built with the others, as he then said, "You know what, guys? What? Let's make sure that we don't break each other's trust and continue on like this." "Why do you say that, Naruto?" "Because if we fight and get egotistical, fights will happen, and this dynasty that we built on will crumble," said Naruto. "But remember, don't trust anyone, except for us." As now we see Naruto then went and sat down as Hinata sat down on his lap and gave him a hug. As Neji and Tenten were also then arriving. "We got news for you all," said Neji without a cage bird seal on him now. "What is it, Neji-san?" "Yeah, Neji, what is it?" Tenten then said, "I'm pregnant." As everyone began to celebrate. As now we see it has been a few years since Naruto's dynasty has stand alongside the others, and some of them even had married once reaching the age, mainly Neji and Tenten, as well as Sai and Ino. And as for Sasuke and Sakura, they were still dating, and as for Naruto, he was, engaged to Hinata as well. But one thing was for sure, thanks to Hiruzen, the people he has gathered has become his new family, the ones that he could trust, and without lifting a single finger, just using his brain and tactics as well as using the money that he has discovered and gained, he made others do his dirty work and bidding, like a true Yakuza leader, and made a name that is both feared and respected, both in Underworld and in normal world, in the whole elemental nations, and nobody was capable enough of standing up to him, because the daimyos once did, and they, to this day, suffer so much that they are now like minor villages themselves, instead of nations. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this short movie off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace!